What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to another night of league. We got week number 25. It's the start of the fourth quarter, and I've already got some bad news. Clifford is at home laying in bed sick as a dog right now, and he said that he's gonna take a nap and hopefully feel better by league, but I don't see that happening. So we're probably gonna end up taking his blind score tonight because he averages like 220. So we get his average minus 10 with the blind. So that's a whole lot better than rolling the dice with a sub. But hopefully this is not foreshadowing anything for this quarter because we need the absolute best quarter possible because it's win or go home for us. We gotta have it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully we have some good bowling. So let's get right on to the video, baby.
I'm a fool for your love.
More bad things have happened. My microphone's died. So now no microphone, gotta figure out how the heck to charge it again. Clifford is not bowling, we're taking the blind. I have not recorded a single thing because I've been working all day. Working, yes. But now, they already know, you might know, but it's the start of a new quarter. It's the last quarter.
Last quarter. Your last chance to actually look like a bowler.
Yeah, it's my last chance to look like a bowler. Now we're starting on 1 and 2 tonight. Insert the clip of Aaron.
David is shooting a 540 and nothing above because he's on 1 and 2.
Nah, I said like 320.
But so, even though that we have the issue of lane 1 and 2, I feel very confident.
Really? What do you think you're going to shoot?
I genuinely believe I am going to shoot a 615 or higher.
615 or higher?
Yes, I'm shooting a 615 or higher tonight, and we are going 7-0.
Really?
We're going 7-0 tonight.
I'll take the under.
You're taking the under?
I'll take the under.
I have no idea what we just bet, but I am very confident in this quarter. See, we started off the very first quarter red hot, and then at the tail end we had a little couple things happen, and we didn't win. We fell short by 1 game.
So let me get this straight. You think you're going to win this quarter without your best bowler?
I'm right here.
Without your best bowler.
Clifford's not even the best on the team.
Who's the best on the team?
Nick Sheets.
Okay, without your second best bowler.
I'm right here.
What's your average?
Hey, average doesn't matter.
Oh,
Average. Shout out to JR. League average means nothing.
Okay.
League average means nothing. You know how the last time me and Clifford bowled?
I
beat him in that tournament.
Really? I remember the last time I watched you bowl high schooler, you lost big.
Hey, we don't talk about that. It's okay. I did. I had to keep his ego up here. I had to boost him up a little bit.
Really?
That's what we're going with.
Okay.
But yes, I'm very excited. I'm very confident.
I'm happy that I'll be able to be here and watch you.
Yeah.
Potentially fail miserably, potentially do well. We'll see.
We might shoot a 300 tonight.
It's true.
Okay.
You might. Doubtful because it's sanctioned, but.
Hey. I was gonna say 1 and 2, but that's. I think this is where we cut it and just go into the bowling.
It's probably a good move.
Final score out of 7. There's 7 points available. 2, 2, or 2, 2, 2, and 1. Yeah, 2, 2, 2, and 1. What's the score gonna be?
I'm gonna say 5 and 2.
Us or them?
You are.
I'll take it.
I feel good on you guys.
5 and 2 or 7-0, but we going 7-0. So
We'll see.
let's get to the bowling, baby.
I do think you'll be under that 615 mark.
We'll see. You want to do the outro? Have you ever watched any of my YouTube videos?
I've liked a couple of them.
That hurts my feelings.
I'm busy. I
Hurts my-
try.
Some of them are like 5 minutes
I
long.
watch your TikToks.
Okay, so all you gotta do is take your hand and then go right over the camera.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
For those of you that are wondering, I will be the first to admit my prediction was wrong. It did not finish 5-2. I will say that David's prediction was right.
I was right.
The
7-0.
game was decided 7-0. The difference is he is the O. I was right on the fact that Boy was nowhere close to 615. You want to tell him what you shot?
Math. Get some math going.
My
170,
word.
175, 204, 182.
374.
Let's just say the last game, we had somebody, I'm not going to mention their name. In the ninth frame, I needed to strike out, and I get like 215. He goes, I bet you leave the 710 in the 10th frame. I shot a 561.
561.
I thought, there's no way that I leave a 710 in the 10th frame. He goes, yeah, it's going to be a pocket 710. Sure enough, insert the clip. So yeah, he was right, and yeah. 1, 2, let's count these up. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So out of the 15 games for the team.
Really? 3 times 5?
No, it's I'm not counting. So 3, 6, 9, 12. 12, because we're not counting Cliff, because Cliff was not here. And he got the 201, so it was 211 minus 10, so 201. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the 12 games that we bowled tonight were underneath our average. Granted, some of them were like a little bit, but then some of them were a lot of bit.
Like
And-
his.
No, neither one of mine. The two that I had, my average is a 194. I shot a 175 and a 182.
It's a 19 pins.
So like 19 pins. And then, okay, that's not
19 pins and
a
12.
157 and a 108.
Yeah.
That's a bit down there. 20, 50, or 20, 30, 30.
Mhm.
50 pins.
50 pins under. is a
50
lot.
pins under. So, it's a combination of lanes 1 and 2, obviously. Insert the Aaron clip again.
David is shooting a 540 and nothing above because he's on 1 and 2.
Nah, I said like 320.
1 and 2, and along with the sandbaggers. 138 average. What do you think they're going to bowl? Games 2 and 3, a 186 and a 174. Why don't you do some math real quick? Do some math
I was
for
gonna
me.
say he had a 121 in game 1.
Yeah, he had a 121. I will give him that it was low.
121.
No, don't do that. Not that. Do 186 plus 72. With handicap, this man shoots a 258. 258. So what's 258. The 258.
I'm getting there.
258
Okay.
minus
Okay.
16.
16.
That means for me to beat him, I have to shoot a 242.
So what that means is you just gotta shoot better.
I mean, no, that's not. No. We beat them scratch every game, but handicap.
What was his last game?
Oh. 174.
174.
He averaged a 160. That's
He
30
averaged 20 pins over average. 22 pins over average, and you're complaining.
28. No, 22.
22 pins over his average.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Per game? What's 28 times 3?
28 times 3. 84.
84 pins in total over his average. It's crazy. I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys in on my thoughts on what they should do next year for the rule of handicap. I personally came up with I didn't come up with this rule, but I was the only one who was public about this rule for this league. And whenever we were going over all the rules and stuff, it should be that every game that you can have your handicap, whatever, but you should be capped at 300. So like if you average a 150 and you get 60 pins of handicap and you shoot over your average and you shoot like a 301, you don't get that extra 1 pin.
You do realize that does nothing to his scores.
Not right now, but so that was the rule that I brought up last year. Or last year. It's felt like last year. This has been a long seasons. Anyways, that was the rule that I brought up at the beginning of the year. Next year, I have a rule proposal that you get the first quarter, and then you get the second quarter, and you obviously bowl it and everything. Everything's done. After the first half is over, you scratch everybody's average for the second half. Now you keep tab and you keep record of everything for the whole year for like people going to tournaments and such, because it's what you gotta have. You gotta have the allotted games that you gotta have for the tournament.
Right.
But for the league play specifically, your average should scratch to 0 for the second half and start over. Because you have people in here, I'm not gonna name team names or name anybody. There are people that just started bowling or changed some things. They got better. But
So you're against people getting better.
it's not what I said. It's not what I said. They were 0 and 21 at one point to start the year. And not very good. Like, they were struggling to break 100. And some of them average 120 or below. But now they've learned how to bowl a little bit. They are shooting 170s, 180s. They're massive amount of pins over their average. Now, I'm all for people getting better, but good grief. How do you compete with that? Like, they just shot an 11, this team shot an 1100 scratch with 600 pins of handicap almost. Like borderline. Because they had 3 people shoot a 600. And 2 of them was,
680.
it was 2.
Their handicap is 680.
No, not them.
Oh.
No, out there.
Oh,
Down
okay.
there. They have almost 600 pins of handicap. And they had 3 people shoot a 600, and 2 of them was their first 600 ever. You can't compete with that. Like, the team that they were bowling said, we bowled good, but we just couldn't do anything because of handicap, because the other team didn't have any. But this is what I will say. This is where I will end it.
Mm-hmm.
In football, in basketball, in baseball, in any other sport that has a good following and a high standing in the public and people respect it. None of those sports have handicaps. You do not get extra points. You're not gifted. The Chiefs don't have to go into a game with a 14-point deficit just because they're better than the Dallas Cowboys. That's not how this works. All I'm saying is that right now,
But the Dallas Cowboys do get a higher pick the next year.
that means nothing. But all I'm going to say is go look at the league sheets for this league. We have by far the most scratch pins. There's like 2 teams that come close to us, but it's not even that close. It's a couple hundred pins out.
That is fair.
We are by far scratch. We are the absolute best team in this league. Even with 2 people with a 25 plus handicap. I don't know. Next week, we're not on 1 and 2. This is the good news.
Mm-hmm.
There's still 7 weeks of this. There's a lot of bowling left.
Well, this is just the start of the last quarter.
This is just the start.
So, I mean,
Clifford-
means nothing right now.
Clifford might be back next week. If we go 7-0 next week, means nothing.
Hopefully in the positive direction.
Yes. Yes. Hopefully we have a 7-0 and it's the other way around.
I mean, if you go 7-0 the next week, you're back to 500.
So, how many likes would it take for you to come be my ball rep this weekend? Or be my roadie for
This
time?
weekend,
Yes. How many likes would it take?
I don't know what a normal video bids.
I don't know either. How many likes?
50.
50 likes?
Sure.
Yeah.
You and Joe Monet torched the lane with the purple hammer on top of each other.
I
That
didn't
is
mention,
true.
I did not mention that.
I started consuming adult beverages after game 1. We averaged 140 tonight, and we had the greatest time we could ever have, averaging 140. I had to do that for my mental health because of David and Joe.
I had no choice. I saw Joe bring it out, and I'm like, okay.
No choice. You're not a good enough bowler to adapt to somebody throwing a purple hammer.
Listen here, bud. That's not what I said. You're putting words in my mouth. It's not what I said.
Okay.
Okay.
During warm-ups, I had a decent look with 2 different bowling balls. But then the purple hammer looked, yeah. I'm throwing back up one of these weeks. I don't know at this point.
Okay.
But what did you,
Warm-ups, terrible. On a reality check that I hate, confirmed that I hated it, at least on this with no oil on the fresh, it felt like. Then these guys sat through urethane and burn up the heads. I go to Zen, no bueno. Go to IQ Tour on the right lane, Zen on the left lane.
Yes, both lanes were very, very different.
Zen on the right lane with 2810 all day, so I went to IQ to read a little earlier. He would carry, go nose, flat 10, carry, go nose, flat 10. Left lane Zen, high 4, 4-7, random crap all night.
Yeah.
There's a
That's-
reason I don't normally drink at league. Nick was supposed to be here to drink with me because I knew we were in 1 and 2. Nick didn't show up.
Man saw 1 and 2 on the league sheet and was like, "This
He said,
is the week."
He said, no, I'm not coming.
Joe had a little special surprise I wasn't really prepared for, but we're adapting to it. We're not going to be at work till 8:30 tomorrow, definitely.
Do you have anything to say about the SB, the Sandbaggers?
Are you talking about Andrew?
I would get a mission day.
Talking about other people in the league?
Just Sandbaggers in general.
Sandbaggers and handicap in general.
Handicap bowling.
You got to give it a year if they stay with league, because the thing is, their average is new. Well, everybody's average is new, but me and you have bowled since we were 5 or younger, or 7. I started bowling when I was like 7. So our average is set what it is, high 190s, 200, because this is not a regular house shot every week. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm so ready for my series next year. I'm super
Your
excited.
series next
My,
year.
my YouTube series. Have I not told
Oh.
you either one of
Nope.
you two?
No, I don't.
Go ahead and pitch it to the crowd.
I'm going to bowl a league here, and I'm going to bowl a league in Johnson City.
You can look at my averages.
And I'm going to document both, the whole shebang. And there will be nights that I purposefully take less stuff to league in Johnson City just to prove how much easier it is up there than it is down here.
I could take 3 bowling balls to Johnson City and average 200 with the way I'm bowling right now.
Easily. Like, I genuinely bring 9 or 10 bowling balls to this league.
Well, I'm starting to leave bowling balls here because I
That's-
live 10
yeah.
minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnson City, I can't do that. Johnson City, I bring 4 reactive, 1 spare ball, and I average 195, 196 up there. And I just shot 670, and that's me changing my entire form. And I
Right.
shot a 670 with a 172 the first game last Thursday. I went 172, 269, 231, something like that, for like a 670 something. Down here, I struggle week to week. I somehow shot a 733 here. Don't know how. This is 6 months ago. Did a whole different approach and everything, probably different release, so it's just a luck and a prayer. But I am bringing out the Axiom out of retirement. It's going to be a permanent Greenville bowling ball in the back. If either one of you ever want to throw it.
Noted.
Noted.
Very noted.
If it ever gets flooded and you need a solid cover that'll read early, back there. Going to be eventually.
Either one of you have a joke to end this off?
Probably not appropriate
I
that I can think of at the moment.
I have 2 jokes.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Lane 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And you're bowling.
And Jaden made that joke last week. And Sandbaggers. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully I have a video this weekend. Hopefully he's there. We might just win a tournament this weekend.
We'll see. We'll
I
see.
honestly, I don't know what the pattern is yet.
Don't
Dave.
use or no?
No.
What is it?
No
How
bracket
do
challenge.
No, it's a bracket challenge. He's gonna be my ball rep in my roadie.
Okay, have fun with that.
Yeah. I'm bowling the 7 o'clock shift at night on Saturday.
What's the ratio on the pattern?
They've not put it out yet.
Oh, so are they putting out the sheet though, or you guys still
Yeah,
get
yeah,
one
they're
pattern?
gonna put it out later this week.
Okay.
But yeah,
It's supposed to be long, short, no clue.
not a clue.
We'll
Thank
see.
y'all for watching.
See you peoples.